Let's start by labeling our equation. So I'm going to call this equation 1, and I'm going to call this equation 2. And your aim is to eliminate one of the unknowns. So you either eliminate the x's or you eliminate the y's. But we can see here that we've got 2y in both of our equations, so it would make sense to eliminate these. How do we do that? We're going to do all of equation 1, subtract all of equation 2. 3x minus 2x gives you 1x, which is just x. 2y minus 2y gives you 0, so they cancel each other out, which is what we wanted. And then 12 minus 10 equals 2, so x equals 2. Now that you've solved for x, you substitute this answer into either one of the equations to then solve for y. I'm going to pick equation 2, so I'm going to be subbing into equation 2. And when you do that, I'm going to get 2 multiplied by 2. All I've done there is replace the x with the 2 here. Plus 2y equals 10. And you just continue to solve it. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 2y equals 10. You move the 4 to the other side. It becomes a minus 4. 10 minus 4 is 6, so 2y equals 6. And then divide both sides by 2 to get y on its own. 6 divided by 2, y equals 3. And now you've solved for both x and y. On to our second example. Again, label your equations. So I'm going to call this equation 1 and this 2. And you want to eliminate one of the unknown, the x's or the y's. In this case, we have plus 3y and minus 3y. So you can't do what we did in the previous case where we subtracted them, and I'll show you why. So you've got 3y and you've got minus 3y. And the aim is to eliminate them, so you want this to equal 0. If you were to subtract this like we did before, a minus and a minus makes a plus. So 3y plus 3y does not give you 0, it would give you 6y. So instead, you have to add them, because a plus and a minus gives you that minus to allow for that to equal 0. So we're going to be doing all of equation 1 plus all of equation 2. So 4x plus 5x gives you 9x. 3y plus minus 3y gives you 0, which is why we added them, equals 32 plus 13 is 45. Then divide both sides by 9, and x equals 5. Then once you've solved for x like before, sub this into either one of the equations to solve for y. So I'm going to sub it into 1. So sub into 1. And when you do that, you're going to get 4 times 5. I replace the x with the 5. Plus 3y equals 32. 4 times 5 is 20. So 20 plus 3y equals 32. Move the 20 to the other side. It becomes a minus 20. 32 minus 20 is 12. And then divide both sides by 3. So y equals 4. And these are your final 2 solutions. And I forgot to mention in the last case, one nice thing about simultaneous equations is that you can check if your answers are right. So if you sub these 2 values into here or here, you should get what the equations equal to. So if I sub in x and y into this, it should give me 32. And if I sub x and y into this, it should give me 13. And that's how you can check if you've got the question right or not. Now moving on to our last case, we have this example. So again, call this equation 1, call this equation 2. You might have noticed in this case, the x's aren't the same and the y's aren't the same. So what we need to do is make either the x's the same or the y's the same. It would be easier to just make this y the same as this by just multiplying it by 2, right? But whatever you do to this term, you have to do to every term in that equation. So essentially, all you'll be doing is multiplying equation 2 by 2. And you'd end up getting 6x plus 2y equals 28. And let's call this equation 3 because we've changed equation 2. And then equation 1 doesn't change now because you already got the 2y. So I'm just going to copy it here. These are now your 2 equations, and you work with it how we did last time. So to eliminate the 2y and 2y, because they're both positive, we minus them. So I'm going to do equation 3 minus equation 1. So 6x minus 5x gives you x. 2y minus 2y is 0. And then 28 minus 20 gives you 8. So x equals 8. Sub that into the 1, 2, or 3. You'll get the same answer, so it's just up to you. I'm going to choose equation 2. I'm going to sub into 2. And I'll get 3 multiplied by 8. Again, replacing the x with what we solved for here. Plus y equals 14. So 24 plus y equals 14. Move that plus 24 to the other side. It becomes a minus 24. 14 minus 24 is minus 10. And these are your two solutions. And again, you can just check by subbing this into any one of these equations and you should get what they're equal to.